Hi, my name is Michelle Ferguson and I'm the crochet pattern designer of Two Brothers Blankets. Today I'm going to teach you how to crochet this beautiful cable detail that can be found in the Aspen Tunic crochet pattern and the Aspen Cardigan crochet pattern. For this project you're going to need a sport weight yarn. I'm using We Crochet's Brava Sport. For this lovely Aspen tunic I used the colorway Custard, this beautiful yellow color. But for the tutorial, so that you can see it really well, I'm going to be using the colorway Almond, which is right here. I'm also using an H 5mm crochet hook. This is a Furl Streamline Wood hook. I will link the yarn, the hook, and the pattern link in the description for you, so you can grab that written pattern and get started. All right, we're ready to start. Let's go. All right, I've gone ahead and worked up 2 rows of herringbone double crochet stitches. I have 30 stitches across. This is what you'll be doing in your yoke in row 1 and 2 of your cardigan and round 1 and 2 of your of the tunic. So we're ready to start the 3rd row or the 3rd round if you're working in the tunic, which is the cable sections. So like I said, I have 30 stitches. This is going to be your middle section in the front of your tunic and the back of the cardigan. So we're ready to start row 3 in this case, and I'm going to do a long chain and turn my work. So the first part of that starts with 2 herringbone double crochet stitches, 1 in each of the first 2 stitches. Then I'm going to work 1 front post double crochet stitch in each of the next 2. So I'm going to yarn over, I'm going to insert my hook behind that next stitch, that entire stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. I've got 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And I'm going to do that again for the next stitch. Yarn over, insert my hook behind the whole stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then I'm going to do another set of herringbone double crochet. So I'm going to do 1 in each of the next 2 stitches. And if you don't know how to do the herringbone double crochet stitch, I do have a tutorial for that as well that I will link. All right, now we're ready to start what I call the front post cable section. So I've just called it this to shorten the name. It has a few steps to it. It's a total of 6 stitches. So I just called it the front post cable section. And you can find the stitch dictionary, the step-by-step wording of that up at the top of your pattern. Okay, so we're going to skip 2 stitches for this section, and then we're going to front post triple crochet into the next 2. So we're working around this 3rd stitch right here that we have. So I'm going to yarn over twice. I'm going to insert my hook behind the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. I have 4 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2 of those loops. Now I have 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2 more. Now I have 2 loops on my hook. And then I'm going to yarn over and pull through the last 2. That is a front post triple crochet. So I'm going to do it again in the next one. Yarn over twice, insert my hook behind the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So I've worked 2 front post triple crochet stitches. Now I'm going to work into the stitches that I just skipped. So I'm going to be working in front of the 2 stitches I just made, and I'm going to front post triple crochet around the 2 that I skipped. So yarn over twice and work in front of those stitches I just did. Insert my hook behind the first stitch that I skipped. Yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2. So you see they cross right there. So now we got to work into the second one that we skipped, which is right here. You might have to maneuver your stitches with your finger a little bit and kind of push it up. So yarn over twice, insert hook behind that stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on the hook, and then yarn over and pull through the last 2. So here's what it looks like. They cross right here. So now, so that's a total of 4 stitches. We got 2 more to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to front post triple crochet into the next 2 right here. So we're going to yarn over twice, insert hook behind the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on the hook, and then yarn over and pull through the last 2. And then 1 more, so yarn over twice, insert hook, pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So this is what you've got so far. So now we are going to do 1 herringbone double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So just a regular herringbone double crochet stitch. Oops. And then, all right, here's what we've got so far. And now we're going to do 2 front post double crochet stitches, 1 in each of the next 2. So insert my hook, just yarn over once, insert my hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then do it again. And then 1 herringbone in the next 2, herringbone double. Okay. Now we're ready to do another front post cable section, which is over 6 stitches. So we're going to do the exact same thing that we did right here. We are going to skip 2 and work 1 front post triple crochet around the next. So yarn over twice, insert hook behind the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Do it again. All right, now we're going to work in front of those stitches and do 1 front post triple in each of the 2 that we skipped. So yarn over twice, maneuver your hook to get in front of it, and then behind the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And do it again into that next skip stitch. And then 1 in the next 2. 1 front post triple in the next 2. No crossing for that one, or skipping. Whoops. All right. So we have that so far. Now we're going to do 1 herringbone double in each of the next 2. One front post double in each of the next 2 after that. And then 1 herringbone double in each of the last 2. All right. So here is what our row 3 will look like. It's just barely beginning to look like some cables. So we're going to keep going. We're ready for row 4. Okay, I'm going to do a long chain and turn my work. Now I'm working on the wrong side. This is the back side of my work. I'm going to do 1 herringbone double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. I'm going to do 1 back post double crochet in each of the next 2. So I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to kind of flip my work and insert my hook around that front post stitch that I did. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 2. And do it again. Insert my hook behind that front post stitch. If you're looking from the side that's facing you, it's in front of the stitch. But I just find it easier to kind of maneuver it behind there. and then yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And then 1 herringbone in each of the next 2. And we're ready to do what I call the back post cable. So we've got our triple crochet stitches right here, but we're facing the wrong side. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip 2, which is the 2 we did at the end of our front post triples. And then we're going to do a back post triple in the next 2, which is the ones that are crossed over. So yarn over twice, insert your hook in front of that stitch if it's facing you. If it's facing that way, it's behind it. Yarn over and pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on your hook, and then yarn over and pull through the last 2. So we're going to do it again for the next one, which is crossed over right here. You're going to go right into the very next one. So yarn over twice, insert your hook behind or in front of, if it's facing you, that triple crochet stitch from the previous row. Then you have 4 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's what you have so far. Now you're going to be working behind the 2 stitches that you just made, and you're going to do a back post triple crochet into each of the skipped stitches that you skipped. So basically the same thing, except we're doing back post. So we're going to yarn over twice. We're going to work behind our stitches. Make sure I have the right one. Insert our hook behind the stitch. If it's facing you, it's in front of. Yarn over and pull through. Pull up a loop. 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. So that's what it looks like. We're going to do it again for this other skip stitch. We're going to yarn over twice. Insert our hook around that stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop. 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. And yarn over, pull through 2. And that's what we have so far. It looks crazy, but this is the back side. Now we are going to do a back post triple in each of the next 2, which is right here. And so what we're doing is creating like a braided effect for with this front post and back post cables. Whoops. Twice. Pull up. Why am I getting 3? I'm losing a loop. There we go. All right. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. All right. So we have done our first back post cable. This is what it looks like from the right side. This is what it looks like from the back side. So we're going to do 1 herringbone double crochet in each of the next 2. And then 1 back post double crochet in the next 2. So yarn over once, insert your hook around the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, 1 herringbone double crochet in the next 2, each of the next 2. And we are back to our second back post cable section. So we're going to do the same thing we just did. We're going to skip the first 2, and then we're going to back post triple crochet around the next 2. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over twice, insert your hook around that stitch, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, now we're going to work around the 2 that we just skipped. So yarn over twice, insert your hook behind those stitches, and around that first skip stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now the next one, You might have to move your yarn around with your fingers and push it through a little bit. Work your yarn around. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. All right, and then the last 2, we're just going to work our back post triple crochets around, 1 around each one. All right, 1 herringbone double crochet in each of the next 2. 1 back post double crochet in the next 2. And then 1 herringbone double in each of the last 2. All right. So this is what your row 4 will look like. This is the back side of your work. And this is the right side of your work. Still looking a little wonky, but it'll all come together, don't worry. So let's go to row 5. We're going to do a long chain and turn our work. We're going to do 1 herringbone double crochet in each of the first 2. 1 front post double crochet in the next 2. 1 herringbone double in each of the next 2. And then we're back to our front post cable section, which is the next 6 stitches. So we're going to work a front post cable again, just like we did in row 3. So we're going to skip 2, and then we're going to work 1 front post triple in each of the next 2. So that's these that are crossed here on top. I've yarned over twice, insert hook behind, pull up a loop, 4 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Do it again on the next one. All right, now we are going to work into the 2 that we skipped. So that's these right here. We're going to do a front post triple crochet stitch, and then another one around the second one that we skipped. All right, and then we're going to do 1 front post triple into the next, around the next 2, which are these right here. And then you start to see the braided cable part come together a little bit more. All right, 1 herringbone double in the next 2. 1 front post double in the next 2. 1 herringbone double in the next 2. And then we're on to our next front post cable. So we're going to do the same thing we did over here. Skip 2. Work 1 triple front post triple crochet around each of the next 2. And then work 1 front post triple crochet around the 2 that we skipped. And then 1 front post triple around each of the next 2. All right. Now we are going to do 1 herringbone double in each of the next 2. One front post double around each of the next 2. And then 1 herringbone double in each of the last 2. Okay, here's what we have after row 5. It's starting to take shape. You can see the braids. And then these are just like post stitches in the middle. They're not really, I mean, they're cabled, but it's not the braided effect that you get with the cable, with the front post and back post triple crochets. So let's go on to row 6. All right, for row 6, we are going to do a long chain and turn our work. We're working on the back side again. 1 herringbone double in each of the first 2 stitches. 1 back post double in each of the next 2. Then we're going to do 1 herringbone double in each of the next 2. And we're going to start our back post cable. So we're going to skip the first 2, work 1 triple crochet, front post triple crochet around each of the next 2. And then work 1 front post triple crochet around the 2 that we skipped, around each of the 2. Whoops. And the second one that we skipped. And then 1 front post triple around the next 2. Okay, now we're going to do 2 herringbone doubles in the next 2. And 1 front post double around each of the next 2. Okay, 1 herringbone double in the next 2. And we're back to our cable section, back post cable section. So skip 2, 1 back post triple crochet, whoops, in each of the next 2. And then 1 in each of the 2 we skipped, front post triple. And then the second skipped one. Okay, pull out my yarn. And then 1 front post triple in the last 2 of that section. In each of the last 2. All right. 1 herringbone double in the next 2. 1 back post double in the around the next 2. and then 1 herringbone double in each of the last. Okay, so that is 6, and we're getting somewhere. So now you are going to continue. You're going to be repeating that that repeat of rows 3 and 4 basically all the way through the design. So yeah, for the cardigan it's the back, and for the tunic it's the front, and that is basically, you'll be doing your armholes and your sleeves and whatever else as well, but this is that middle 30 stitches in the middle of both of those patterns. So I'm going to do a few more rows just so you can see it take shape, and I'll go ahead and do that off camera and meet you back here. All right, I've done a little bit more of the cabling rows for this section of your Aspen tunic or cardigan. A few notes. I ended with a repeat of the odd numbered rows, which is the right side. With my cables, I ended them there. I just think it looks better. And then I did 2 rows of just all herringbone double crochet to match the bottom. But you can just follow along in the pattern. You're going to be working that all the way down your project, your garment, the cabling section before you finish off for that. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'll be sure to link the patterns for both the Aspen tunic and cardigan for you so you can purchase those and follow along with the written pattern. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you'll like and subscribe to this channel and have a wonderful day.